Further debate? I recognize the member from Scarborough-Guildwood.
Thank you, Speaker. I just want to say thank you to everyone that is here listening to Bill 106. Hope you enjoy the visit to Queen's Park. Speaker, I rise today to speak on Bill 106, the Developmental Disabilities Awareness Week Act 2026. This bill proposes to designate the last full week of May each year as Developmental Disabilities Awareness Week in Ontario, which is a positive first step. Its goal is to promote awareness, inclusion, and community participation for individuals with developmental disabilities. Speaker, the real question before us is whether awareness alone is enough in the face of a system that is already under extreme strain, including in my riding of Scarborough-Guildwood, where demand is high, services are stretched thin, and families are being asked to carry far more than their share. Speaker, in Ontario today, more than 53,000 adults with development disabilities are on wait list for services through Developmental Services Ontario. These are not minor services. They include essential housing supports, community programs, respite care, and daily living assistance. Speaker, many of these individuals wait for years, on top of years, like often 5, 10, or even more, for the support that they need to live safely and try to live an independent life. Speaker, this is not a short-term backlog. This is a structural failure that has built up over time and continues to deepen. Speaker, in Toronto and especially in Scarborough, this pressure becomes even more visible. Families are navigating some of the longest wait times in the province for community-based development supports. Speaker, over 88,000 children are registered in Ontario Autism Program today. It means over 68,000 children are also on a wait list. Speaker, there's a short window between the ages of 0 and 6 for improving communication skills and independence. When children are forced to wait 5 years or more for support, many of them age out of that crucial window, and we see that far too often. Speaker, Scarborough is one of the most diverse and fastest growing communities in this province. It is also one of the most service dependent. Speaker, at the same time, funding has not kept pace with demand or inflation. Service providers have been clear. They're being asked to do more with less. Speaker, housing is another critical gap. Across Ontario, supportive housing options for individuals with development disabilities are extremely limited. The wait lists are long, and it continues to grow. Speaker, in many cases, individuals remain in the family home well into their adulthood, not because it is their choice, but because there is nowhere else for them to go. Speaker, in Scarborough, where housing pressure are already in crisis, this only compounds the intergenerational stress on families who are trying to plan for the future with no clear path forward. Speaker, Bill 106 proposes an annual awareness week, and it's a great first step. But it does not reduce a single wait list. It does not create a single new housing unit. It does not expand workforce capacity. It does not increase funding for community agencies. It does not improve access to respite services. And it does not shorten the years-long wait that families in Scarborough are currently facing. Speaker, families are waiting 5, 10, or more years for support. Awareness alone does not change their circumstances. It does not create a support worker where none exists. It does not open a residential bed where capacity has not been built. Speaker, inclusion is very important for every individual with developmental disabilities because they are always left behind. In my riding of Scarborough-Guildwood, inclusion is the young adult who can transition out of their family home because housing is available. It is the caregiver who can plan for the future with certainty because the system has a clear path forward. Speaker, for Bill 106, we will support raising awareness, we will support inclusion, we will support the recognition of individuals with development disabilities and their families. Speaker, I want to make it clear that awareness must never be the finish line. Speaker, Ontarians with development disabilities, including those in Scarborough, deserve more than a recognition. They deserve timely access to services. They deserve stable and support housing options. They deserve a properly funded system that does not force families into crisis before support arrives. Speaker, inclusion is not achieved through awareness weeks alone. It is achieved through sustained investment, structural reform, and the political will to close the gap between what is promised and what families are actually experiencing on the ground. Speaker, to the member across, I am happy to support Bill 106, but I want to make it clear that this is just a start, and it's just to raise awareness of the disabilities that is faced by the people that is experiencing disabilities across Ontario. Thank you.